well. And seeing with the brain is often called imagination. And we are familiar with the landscapes of our own imagination, our inscapes. We've lived with them all our lives. And she said, people in Eastern dress and drapes walking up and down stairs. A man who turns towards me and smiles, but he has huge teeth on one side of his mouth. Animals too. I see a white building, it's snowing, a soft snow. I see this horse with a harness dragging the snow away. Then one night, the scene changes. I see cats and dogs walking towards me. They come to a certain point and then stop. And then it changes again. I see a lot of children. They're walking up and down stairs. They wear bright colors, rose and blue, like Eastern dress. Sometimes, she said, before the people come on, she may hallucinate pink and blue squares on the floor, which seem to go up to the ceiling. So I said, is this like a dream? And she said, no, it's not like a dream, it's like a movie. She said, it's got color, it's got motion, but it's completely silent. The vision she had could be disturbing. On one occasion, she said she saw a man in a striped shirt in a restaurant, and he turned round, and then he divided into 6 figures in striped shirts who started walking towards her, and then the 6 figures came together like a concertina. Once when she was driving, or rather her husband was driving, the road divided into 4, and she felt herself going simultaneously up 4 roads. Sometimes she would see a teenage boy sitting on the hood of the car. He was very tenacious, and he moved rather gracefully when the car turned, and then when they came to a stop, the boy would do a sudden vertical takeoff 100 foot in the air and then disappear. Something like 10%, as I said, of people get these, but no more than 1% of the people acknowledge them, because they're afraid they will be seen as insane or something. In particular, the notion is that if you see things or hear things, you're going mad. There's a film, you've gone into, you're seeing a film which has nothing to do with you. Well, that's how people think about it. There is none of this quality of being addressed. One may feel oneself transported back to a time and place in the past. You're at a particular road junction, you hear the traffic, all the senses are involved, and you're waiting for your girl. And it's that Tuesday evening back in 1982. All sense hallucinations, full of feeling, full of familiarity, located in space and time, coherent, dramatic, hyperactive, and excitable. And they start to fire spontaneously, and you start to see things. The things you see can be very complicated indeed. Charles Lulin, the grandfather, saw a handkerchief in midair. It was a large blue handkerchief with 4 orange circles. And he knew it was a hallucination. You don't have handkerchiefs in midair. And then he saw a big wheel in midair. He saw hundreds of different figures, different landscapes of all sorts. On one occasion, he saw a man in a bathrobe smoking a pipe and realized it was himself. That was the only figure he recognized. But sometimes he wasn't sure whether he was hallucinating or not. When these were first described, it was thought that they could be interpreted like dreams. But in fact, people say, I don't recognize the people. I can't form any associations. There are only visual images or figments or fragments. It's only at higher levels that the other senses join in and their connections with memory and emotion. Normally, these are all part of the integrated stream of perception or imagination. One is not conscious of them, and instead of getting normal perception, you are getting an anarchic successfully, who don't get anywhere thinking of them as dreams.
Thank